sections because I'm gonna fry them up with some Caesar salad, and I will be doing like a what I eat in a day vlog. But I love these sections because they're pretty affordable for this many wings versus if you were to go to a restaurant and you would pay like so much for, I think it's at least like 20 wings in here. You would pay a good penny for this. So yeah, just gonna fry these up, and I got this salad to go with it, the Caesar salad kit, which definitely, if when you're traveling and stuff, like it's better to get this salad kit versus trying to get all the ingredients and plus the dressing separately. Just grab the kit and you're good to go. Like throw it in a bowl together, you're good. That's super travel convenient. Also got this baby spinach because I'm gonna be, of course, using this kind of as like eating this as a side with my breakfasts, but also I love to put spinach into my ramen. So got the spinach for that. I wanted 2 bags, but Trader Joe's was really busy today, so I'll probably pick up another bag tomorrow morning if I can find it. And these Indian style flatbread, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, you can already smell it through the bag. I'm gonna be making little pizzas. I wanted to make like some eggplant pizzas with this, eggplant provolone pizzas, but Trader Joe's discontinued their little eggplant cutlets, so I might have to do something different, but I'm still gonna search around to see if I can find like breaded eggplant to put on this with a little pizza sauce and some provolone. I think that would be really good. But regardless, I'm gonna tear these up because they smell so good. Almost forgot to mention these everything bagels that I got. Almost everything bagels. Generously coated with golden flax seeds, poppy seeds, minced onion, and minced garlic. So, of course, I'm gonna have this with some avocados, some fried egg, and some crunchy chili onion. I haven't tried this yet, but so many people have had such nice things to say about it and really hyped it up, so I'm excited to give this a try for myself. I finally got my hands on it, and yeah. So I decided to take it in a little bit earlier than planned today because it's like really gray outside and it started to rain a bit. Even with it starting to rain, I still was gonna kind of like push it to get to Harris Teeter, but no, my hair is already kind of like getting a little floofy because of the humidity outside. So I'm just gonna kind of take that as a sign to chill out. I got a lot of stuff done today. I will be back out bright and early tomorrow because Trader Joe's, I love my orange chicken. I'm gonna have that on the side of my ramen this week. And everybody else loves that orange chicken too, so you have to come. I was told by one of the store attendants that you have to come within like the first couple hours of Trader Joe's being open in order to get that orange chicken. So I will be there bright and early, as well as like finishing up my shopping, but just wanted to show what I got so far. Hello, so my name is Dee. You might know me as D Star on this channel. I just wanted to introduce myself. I don't talk much, or I haven't spoken much on my vlogs up until now, just because it's been like a journey with getting myself, like easing myself into getting used to talking on camera and just showing more of my personality and my life. But in this first vlog, I just want to introduce myself, talk about some of the things that I believe in, where my life is right now, and where I'm kind of bringing you guys in on my journey. I just did like a Trader Joe's run, and I'll talk about where I am maybe a little bit in future vlogs, but I'm traveling right now. I'm away from home. Just got the day started mindfully as I could with being away from home. And that's also something that I'm gonna touch on in later vlogs, just how I maintain a certain lifestyle, even with me getting ready to travel so much more than I have previously in like the last few years. So traveling is something that's super important to me right now because I'm just opening myself up to new experiences, and I live in a really rural town. And because I live in a rural town, like it affords me so much more space to like do better, like do more things and explore more. But because I live in a rural town, there's literally nothing there to really explore. So yeah, a big part of why I travel is to get more experiences and to put myself out there more, and also expose myself to like that feeling of discomfort, to really start facing discomfort, because observing my patterns, I've been addicted to comfort. I'm a Scorpio, and I also consider myself to be an introverted person. So I have been very prone to cocooning, kind of like on the brink of isolating myself a little too much. And I'm not one of those types of like introverts who shames themselves for not being as outgoing as other people or not being as social as some may be. Relationships are important to me, but the right ones are important to me. And right now I'm at a juncture in my life where I want to infuse everything that I do with mindfulness, from my relationships to, of course, my finances. One thing that has like afforded me to travel a little bit more is finding remote work, but remote work is layered. Like, so many people have like this grass is greener mindset about anything, but more so I've been seeing online, like a lot of people have been talking about how they want remote work, and I don't blame them. I didn't really understand how to get remote work before the pandemic came. I didn't know that that was something that I could break into because I had been in admin for so long. But once I figured out how to get remote work, my perspective on work and my relationship to it really changed. And it's still evolving, it's still growing. So I was able to like secure remote work since the pandemic, and that was like a two-sided coin, because it gave me a lot more freedom as far as like where I am, just spatial freedom, physical freedom, but it also led to a lot more isolation, you know, throughout the pandemic. The pandemic was like a two-sided coin, because not only did it teach me how to do remote work and that was possible for me, but it also just led to isolation, like I said. So I'm on this journey to like branch out more. I went to Mexico a couple times last year, and that was a dream come true for me. I spent a month in Oaxaca, about a couple weeks in Mexico City, and I'll be back in Mexico City in March. But I recently left a job because it was just I have to breathe through this, because there's just so much that I'm still processing from leaving this job. I wasn't expecting to have to leave this job when I left it. There was a lot that I was banking on this job, but this was yet another job in a whole series of jobs. I've had at least 30 jobs in my life, and I'm only around 30 years old. I don't say my exact age. But to have had 30 jobs, first of all, I have ADHD. I'm diagnosed ADHD, and I just found that out as an adult. And so again, this is layered. My journey is like trying to introduce you guys. It's just there's so much that goes into a life and a person, but specifically my life and who I am, that it would take a lot to kind of like really introduce myself. But where I am right now is that I'm redefining my relationship to work. I'm restructuring how I approach work, as far as like how I look for it and where I look for work, and how I market myself. Because while remote work has been really empowering for me, it has also been hard. It's been difficult because most people don't understand how to work with neurodivergent people, and the workplace is not set up for introverts. It's not set up for people who have social anxiety, which I suffer from a lot, like severe social anxiety. I have anxiety, period, and it's usually a byproduct of having ADHD. So I know I've had ADHD my entire life, but I just was diagnosed as an adult. And when I was diagnosed, like everything clicked for why I never felt like I naturally fit into any social setting that I've ever been in my life, but most importantly, my work. And it's been just a real roller coaster. Ever since I found out about that diagnosis, like, it answered a certain set of questions, but it also opened up a whole different set of questions. So going back to work, I recently left this job. I'm grateful that I did have a fuck you fund, so to speak. I had money saved up because it just got to be too much. Like, the work itself wasn't terrible, but it was just a toxic environment, and I got so tired of environment and after environment being like that in the workplace. And instead of me taking on this victim mindset, like, what is it about me that I keep attracting these toxic places? Like, I look at myself as someone who's pretty positive. I strive towards being a good person, being kind, putting the energy out into the world that I want to see back. And in my job, like in my career, I just haven't been seeing that. Like, I haven't seen my career reflect who I feel I am. And so I left this last one because it was just like the final straw. I'm getting older, you know, I've been traveling more, and my mind is just opening up to a way bigger world of possibilities. So I'm here traveling, and I hit a cafe earlier that was just so darling and gorgeous, but I went there to get some work done, and I got a couple of things checked off my checklist. Just did a budget using my fuck you fund or my FU fund. I might kind of bleep out the curse words. I don't know if I want to cuss on this channel, but I'm a potty mouth in real life. I cuss like a sailor in real life. But